Welcome to Spiritual Success, the podcast. I'm your host, Cynthia Stant. As a dedicated student of metaphysics, I have skillfully honed my intuition, mastered the art of meditation, and cultivated a disciplined spiritual practice that has led me to become a multi-seven-figure top sales producer. Today, I work with thousands of business professionals, entrepreneurs, and their teams to up-level their sales game and create magic in their business and life. On this show, you will see that all success truly happens when you authentically align with your intuition. So come, be vulnerable, be open-minded, and allow success to pour through you here on Spiritual Success. Hi, successful souls. Okay, so today's another special episode where we are going to be answering the questions written in by the members of our Facebook group, the Spiritual Success Sorority. Now, today's episode is going to be dedicated to Berna. Again, Berna, thank you so much for connecting with my team, being super vulnerable, and opening up about what you need more support and help on. So Berna wrote in this week, and her question, or what she wanted to talk about as a topic, is overcoming fear when obstacles start happening and fear takes over. Now, here's the thing, Berna. You say obstacle, I say opportunity. Remember, it always goes back to the deception of perception. How do you choose to label things? How in your mind are you creating your reality? Are you making it more negative or are you making it more positive? The truth is, there is no good, there is no bad. It's just really important to make sure that you pay attention to your emotions and how that is leading you. Now, here's the thing. We've also often have heard of the ego, right? Some people will say that ego stands for etching God out. But either way, what I want you to know is that your ego is not your amigo, okay? I like to say that. Your ego is not your amigo. Now, your ego was created to keep you safe, okay? Back when we were cavemen, fire, ooh, bad, stay away, right? Now that no longer serves us. We obviously live in a much higher society where we are much safer and we don't necessarily have to protect ourselves from wild animals on the regular, okay? I live in Florida, so there's an occasional alligator here or there, but trust me, I'm not going anywhere near them. The thing is, you are much safer, but your ego still likes to jump in, and I'm telling you, it is not serving you. It is not helping you to fulfill your highest potential. You need to be in control of your mind, and it's not easy. In fact, your mind is the hardest muscle to develop and to work, and it takes a lot of discipline. And that's why many of my clients work with me, is really to have that accountability, that they are taking the right steps and really challenging them so they can understand that everything they want is on the other side of fear, right? I believe Jack Canfield was the one that said that, and it's so, so true. Here's the thing. When you feel nervous and when you feel scared, just remember, that's how you are choosing to label it. Nobody else is making you feel that way. That's how you internally are selecting to view it. Again, it's not an obstacle. It's an opportunity to grow stronger, to be better, and to really up level, okay? Here's the thing, and I truly mean this. When I hire my team, when I work with my clients, I'm known for shaking you with love and pushing you into the deep end. Because I know you can paddle. I know you'll be okay. You just have to do it. Rip the Band-Aid off, get in there, okay? Because the thing is, I, with my intuitive gifts, can see your potential. I know what it looks like, and I know what you can take. And I know that in the beginning, anything and everything is scary, okay? But again, that's because we label it that way. Just do it. Take action. The more afraid you are, the more you need to understand that that feeling of being stuck isn't going to go anywhere. And whatever burning calling that you have, that desire is going to get bigger and bigger, and it's really going to grow to that certain level. So what I want to encourage you to do and to understand is that your mindset truly is everything. Do things that really make you afraid, okay? Really trust in your guidance that you are being called to do those things. Now, what I want to say is that I say this line all the time, Berna. The thing is, you need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yes, it's scary, do it. Makes you nervous, do it. You're sweating, I don't care, do it. They might judge you, that's okay, do it. Just do it. Be like Nike, okay? Just do it. The thing is, the more and more you do anything, the easier and easier it's going to get, right? And that's with anything. Practice makes perfect. Again, we mentioned this before. Who cares about perfect? Screw perfect. It's all about being imperfect. It's all about really just taking action and just doing it. Because you are your biggest critic, I promise you. And the thing is, if it feels scary, it's probably because you're meant to do it. All right, it's because you're being called to do it. If you're not doing things every single day in your life that scare you, then you're boring and you're plateauing and then you're not growing. I promise you that. You need to be doing things that challenge you. You need to be doing things that scare you. You need to be the smallest person in the room. You really need to be doing things that are helping you to learn every day. And I truly mean it every single day. I mean, look at this right now. I'm recording videos, I'm recording podcasts, I'm putting myself out there. It's really important just to do it. And I believe this from the bottom of my heart. Your number one superpower. You hearing this? This is good part to really pay attention. Your number one superpower is being vulnerable. Being vulnerable. Anybody who is anybody took risks, okay? Anybody who is anybody has failed. Failure is the key to success. It's getting up and going and trying. If you're not failing, you're not doing well enough. I say to my salespeople all the time, I'm like, how many no's did you get today? They're like, I got 52. I'm like, okay, we'll make it 130 by this time we can check in. If you're getting no's, that means you're taking action. You're putting yourself out there because those no's are gonna start turning into yes. It's the compound effect. Guys, universal laws, it's true. If I gave you a penny and every single time I doubled it, you're like, oh, big deal, it's pennies. But eventually those pennies are gonna add up and really have a bigger effect. The more action you put out there, the more you put yourself out there, the more you're going to get results. Wherever your focus is, the momentum goes, and it's really important that you don't stay still. If you stay still, you're never going to reach the level of success that you need. It's truly about being vulnerable. It's about taking chances, and you can always change. That's the beauty of it. You can always change. Just remember, you are probably more nervous than anybody else who, because you're judging yourself more than anybody else is judging you, okay? You have to just get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So remember, your ego is not your amigo. It doesn't serve you the same purpose anymore. You really need to make sure that you are meditating, okay? Meditating, I'm telling you, it is the answer, because what you do in meditation is let go of all those negative talk, all of that fear, and all of that resistance, so that you can truly align with your intuition and also your highest, capabilities. So we want to make sure that you're understanding today. We want to make sure that we embrace the fact that fear is real and that vulnerability is your biggest way to success. It's truly how you're going to achieve that up leveling. Now, again, success doesn't necessarily just mean financially speaking. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is going to be in romantics. It can be personal. What does success mean to you? And I guarantee whatever it is, the only way that you're going to get there is by challenging yourself, okay? Now, if you are interested in learning more about how to get accountability, how to really master your mindset, how to master meditation, and really learn universal concepts, make sure you're connecting us with their team. Come inside the Spiritual Success Sorority. We are pumped. We're beyond pumped, me and my team, because we are hosting an amazing workshop that's gonna be starting August 17th. It's gonna be all about really aligning with your intuition through mastering meditation so that you can really get these levels of success in all areas of your life. Again, I'm super happy, Berna. Thank you for being vulnerable. You already took the first step by connecting to our team. Just remember, you are not friends with your amigo. Oh, your ego. Come on. Ego, amigo, they rhyme. It's fun. You guys know what I mean. Your ego is not your amigo. There we go. And remember, we're here to support you all the time in the Spiritual Success Sorority. I'm super happy to have you as a member. And if anybody is listening, is interested in having a dedicated podcast for themselves, make sure you connect with a team member inside our group. Megan is there. She's amazing. She's taking requests, and we want to make sure that we're creating content that truly helps you, and rather than us coming up with what we think you want, we want to come up with what we know you want. Guys, this is such a pleasure. I really take a lot of pride in this. Thank you for being vulnerable again. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you. Acknowledge it, embrace it, see it through. Hey, successful soul. Before you head to the next episode of Spiritual Success, be sure to come join me and other like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals in my Facebook group called Spiritual Success Sorority. Everyone is welcome. And if you're loving the show, you're going to love the group even more. There, I'll be engaging with you weekly in live shows, listening to your input for new weekly topics, and hosting exclusive workshops for members only. So if you're looking to really up-level your financial and personal success, meet me on over in the Spiritual Success Sorority Facebook group. See you on the inside.